So I feel very, very lucky because a friend of mine introduced me to Beverly Rimmer. And at the time, I had been diagnosed with breast cancer. And I just was quite shocked in the moment because I was leading really, I felt, a healthy life with eating really well. But something obviously was wrong. And so then I met Beverly and I felt right away in good hands. She explained to me that, that it was not just what I was eating, but of course, how I was feeling and now how I was thinking about things. And she ran kind of a test in this amazing biofeedback machine with my hair, and she tested and she was able to go all the way back 20 years, and where she would really see that I had had some teeth kind of issues and had really quite a lot of mercury inside my, and heavy metals really inside my body, and which was true. I mean, I knew that I had heavy metals in there. I had battled with a long many years with eczema and candida and things like that. Anyway, it kind of all led in a way with a mixture, of course, of cocktail, which she explained, of thinking in not a very conducive way. And so she kind of ran with me then a program first for 3 months, but then we extended it because it was so good. And I really felt I wanted now, because after 3 months, all the toxic cells, all the cancerous cells were dead, but they were still kind of in the body. So we needed to get rid of those. And so we did that. And it was wonderful because every week we would have a Zoom call every week or every fortnight, depending. And she would kind of really assist me, even at a distance. I live in Sicily and she is in Gozo, Malta. So I felt really in good hands, though it was at a distance. And she never stopped amazed to amaze me in her ability, to guide me, with such a kind of a, delicate issue. And, and whenever I had some pains or aches or whatever, I would text her and she would be straight back on the WhatsApp, answering me with helpful messages and advice how to deal with the pain that I had. For example, suddenly I would have like a breast pain and I would get, of course, concerned. But she would immediately say brush, or, she would give really very hands-on tools. I mean, this is a journey that you embark if you really want to take your health, in your hands and be empowered. And this brings us to the next point, that actually, first of all, I was completely cleared of the cancer and it never has come back. So that's that. But the next thing I wanted to say was this QWA, which I think this was a very good, excellent thing she could really offer to the public, Beverly. And I'm so grateful because there all the teaching comes in on how to really look after myself, how to, on a daily basis, do a daily practice. So I don't run all the way to get to that place where I was years ago. And, where I kind of check up on myself, am I doing these practices like, things, for example, like washing my mouth with coconut oil, for example, to swivel away all the toxins, swivel away all the toxins in the mouth, the enemas on a weekly basis, and so forth. I mean, this was so fantastic to have this guidance of her, and then these weekly meetings, so that you never fall back, because it's easy, and your life goes on and you're busy and all that. And often with that kind of picture I had of having the cancer, one tends to look after other people more than oneself. And so I find that is really what reminds me all the time, by having this these meetings I attend, once on Zoom, once a week, to really look after myself. And then what I love is this biofeedback back machine that I know Beverly, she wants us to kind of be always on that great kind of level of health, so that if in case anything happens, she can just put us on the machine, and the machine finds our signal. But that again for me has been a plus in really knowing that I've got 30 hours on this machine every week on a collective with other people. And I actually feel it, that when it comes down to that day, I really feel kind of more positive, more energized. I feel like I can do longer fasts. So it's been overall fantastic. And also, to have really her professional, she is such an amazing being of knowledge, of, really huge knowledge and intuition as well. It's the two together, and because it's not just the knowledge. If you do something as well at a distance, you need to also have a certain good intuition, and that she has as well. So it works kind of hands in hands, and she's definitely a professional in what she's doing. And I'm so happy to have really met her and to be on the journey with her and to learn from her really on a weekly basis. And she has now assisted as well my husband, who is not well, and I can see how, when I'm concerned and I text her, how she's really immediately back with me. When you're on a bespoke program, that is absolutely possible and great. So I can only highly recommend to do this program with her. You won't be disappointed. Actually, you will be empowered. Have a lovely day.